Hey guys, Too Legit City here. Today we're going to be going over some cooking basics, and of course, going over some of the things that you may not know about the foods in this game. And we're really just going to be going over some of the things about the game that do stick out, and we're not going to go over each and every individual food type. Instead, we're just going to go over some of the properties to get you guys started with the cooking, and of course, to get it started, most of the time, if you guys do get started with cooking, you guys are probably going to be choosing the Microbe Musher. So let's get started with that. Now, the Microbe Musher, you guys may see, does not have a lot of recipes. And for the most part, the Microbe Musher, in my opinion, is only something you would build if you need to have a last resort for food. And we'll talk about why. For the most case, the lice loaf is something that you guys would get and maybe convert the meal lice into it. You do generate some calories, but it comes at a cost of water. And typically, I keep my water for research or for generating oxygen, and I wouldn't want to spend it on making food. But it's up to you, of course, how you guys want to spend the water. But there's a couple things about specifically the Mush Bar I want to talk about, and the building the Microbe Musher. Now, technically, although this is a cooking building, this is not actually cooking the food. And what I mean by that is the Microbe Musher does not actually cook anything. We'll actually talk about what cooking means in this game. But the Microbe Musher does not require skills, and the one thing to talk about is the Mush Bar. Now, germs in this game, if you guys use germy water or germy dirt, or if you're making lice loaf, you guys have meal lice with food poisoning on it, whatever germ it is, or if your duplicants didn't wash their hands before they started cooking, they're going to have germs on their body, and they could pass along the germs into the food they make. And the Microbe Musher, if you guys didn't know, if you guys have germy ingredients, the germs bypass and go on to the final ingredient. So if we have germy water but clean meal lice, the lice loaf will have germs on it. Now, with that being said, there is a caveat, and that is the Mush Bar. And the Mush Bar is a weird item that uses dirt and water to make food, which is a last resort, but understand that it will always have food poisoning. If your duplicants are clean, meaning they wash their hands, no germs on their surface body, their dirt and water you feed into the Microbe Musher is also clean, it does not matter. The Mush Bar always has 1,000 food poisoning germs anytime it's made. So you never want to use this as a main food type, as you're directly giving your duplicants food poisoning, and they're rolling the dice every time they eat it. So that's one thing to take into account. Now, the other two buildings right here, the electric grill and the gas range, these are both cooking buildings. And what that means is that when you cook something, if they had germs on that said item, the germs are now gone. As cooking will actually remove germs. The cooking process kills all germs present in the ingredients, removing the disease risk when eating the product. So both the gas range and the electric grill have this property. So typically I hold out and get either the grill or the gas range. It's typically the grill first, as I typically go for barbecue as my main food source. But that means that you guys could store your raw ingredients that you guys don't eat. And if you guys control that on the consumables tab, as you can see right here, I don't allow my duplicants to eat raw meat, but instead I allow them to eat barbecue. And that's to prevent the off chance that my barbecue, or I'm sorry, my meat has germs on it for whatever reason. The moment I cook the meat to make barbecue, the germs are going to be gone. So that's going to be one way of killing all germs. It also means that if you guys have raw mushrooms with slime lung on it, and you guys are worried about the slime lung even though it doesn't affect you, you guys could just fry the mushroom so that you get a cooked mushroom that has no germs on it, if that's something that bothers you. But, of course, that has been the cooking basics for the Oxygen Not Included. Just want to let you guys know about how cooking works, the food poisoning on the Mush Bar, and the food building that you guys have. There are also a lot of other things like food buffs from the specific food, but that's going to pertain for each and every food type. Something like Frostburger gives you a soul food debuff, which means that you ate something so nice that your athleticism is penalized. But of course, you guys will experience the buffs and whatnot as you guys eat the foods. In most cases, you're really just looking for the morale plus when you're looking at the food options you guys have. But that has been the cooking basics with the building types right here. Leave a comment down below if you guys have any questions. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe, you guys. Thank you guys.